Hey guys, it's Sarah. Today's video is going to be my March Project Pan update. This is my second update of my year-long rolling Project 10 pan. This month I have made some good progress on everything, but I have not used anything up. I have a feeling next month's update is going to be really exciting. I have a feeling I'll be moving a few things out. But either way, I'm excited to share my progress with you. I do feel like February went by a lot quicker than January because it was a shorter month by 2 days. You wouldn't really think that would make a big difference, but for some reason it feels like it went by way faster. We were getting into like the last week of this month and I was like, I guess I need to pick up some of these Project Pan items and try to use them a few more times because it's almost time to update people. Okay, so starting with the Milani blush in Romantic Rose, I feel like I'm really making a lot of progress on this. I always record the number of times I use each product and I always try to set a number goal for how many times I want to use it at the beginning of each month. So I'm just going to put those numbers on the screen as opposed to saying them for every single product because I feel like that could get really repetitive and annoying after a while. But I did use this a lot this month. When I look at this, I'm actually seeing an indentation. So I've not only leveled out the top part of this, but there's actually a significant dip happening now in the center. I'm really curious to see how much longer it takes to hit pan. I feel like it can't take too much longer. Maybe by next month we'll be seeing pan, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Next I have my BALMSHELTER Tinted Moisturizer from the Balm. I've been loving this. I've really started to make this part of my like everyday makeup routine just because it is such a nice lightweight, light coverage product. I'm wearing it today. I really don't feel like I'm missing the coverage when I wear something like this because it just looks so natural on my skin. So if you look at this, I mean, it really does look like I'm getting pretty far here. I didn't use this quite as many times as I did in January because I've been kind of going back and forth between light coverage and full coverage this month. That's just what I've been into. I don't know. I'm like going back and forth between two extremes. I definitely think it'll be a few more months before I can finish this because it is a really large amount of product. You get 2.15 fluid ounces, which is double what you would normally get in a product like this. So no rush on this one, but I am happy to be seeing some visible progress here. Next I have the Covergirl Vitalist Go Glow Luminizing Lotion in the shade Daybreak. I've been using this as a glowy primer. This month I was also sort of low-key trying to use up my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer. I just had the mini of that and I did finally finish that. So because I was focusing on that and this, I didn't use this as many times as I might have otherwise. Actually, this is the one product I did not meet my usage goal on. I was hoping to use this 8 times and I only used it 6 times. No big deal. I still feel like I'm making good progress on this. As you can see, you know, it's getting pretty slim. But now that that other primer is used up, I will probably be using this almost every day that I wear makeup. And yeah, I love this product. It's a great glowy primer. I feel like it really does compare quite nicely to the First Aid Beauty one and pretty much any other glowy primer I've tried. This one is great and it's way cheaper. Although I feel like it's getting harder to find now. Whenever I go to link it, it's only available at like Walmart and like some of the shades are out of stock or something. So I don't know, but maybe it's available in stores, I'm not sure. Next I have the Pixi Glow Mist. I feel like I made just about as much progress on this month as I did the month before, if not even a little bit more than that. My tally mark is showing that I made quite a bit of progress here. I love this product. I use it every time I wear makeup. I will say I don't wear makeup every day. I would like to. In fact, maybe it would be fun to challenge myself in March to wear makeup every day. I don't know if I can stick to it though. I'm gonna try to wear makeup more often. A lot of days I just don't feel the need to put on makeup, but it does make me feel better sometimes to put on makeup and it's a good way to use up products more quickly. But I would say on average I probably wear makeup about 3 to 4 days a week. So I definitely could be seeing probably double the progress I've been making if I wore makeup at least 6 days a week, you know? But we'll see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna challenge myself to at least wear some makeup most days in March. But that was beside the point. So on the Pixi Glow Mist, I feel like I'm doing really well, making steady progress. I definitely used it a ton this month. If I keep going at the rate that I've been going, I probably will finish this by, I'm thinking like May or June. It's just my prediction. Next I have the E.L.F. bronzer. I'm comparing it to my picture from last month and I really made a lot of progress here. This has already been repressed and hit pan on for a second time. And I'm thinking I may need to repress it again soon just because it's getting really hard to get my brush in there. And I'm thinking when I do repress it, I want to try to keep the product in the center instead of spreading it all the way out, just so that I can get every last bit out of there. But yeah, I feel like this will probably be done by my next update. I'm hoping to have about 3 products finished by my next update. So this is one of them. I think I can do it. Okay, so I've also been really trying to focus on using as much as I can my Stila glitter and glows. This is a trio of 3 of the minis that I bought in November of 2018. So I've had them for a little over a year now, and they are starting to dry out. So I'm trying to finish them before they dry out. So in January, I was focusing specifically on Diamond Dust, and in my last update, you might remember I said I was done trying to use this one because it had dried up. I couldn't get any more out. But my friend Tosh from Too Much Tosh commented on that video about how she had removed the stopper, and I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I think to remove the stopper? Duh. So, because I had been trying to revive it by adding eye drops and like setting spray in there to kind of make it usable again, and that really wasn't working anymore with the stopper, but I took the stopper out of this one, and now it is like juicy as can be because I mixed in a little more eye drops, and it made it so that I could actually kind of mix it around. With the stopper in there, it was really hard to actually get it to mix back up and come back to life, I guess. So Diamond Dust is back in action now. I haven't been focusing on it this month, but my plan right now, I just filmed my eyeshadow roulette video, but that'll be up most likely on Thursday, so you haven't seen it yet. But the 2 shades out of this trio that I think will go best with my eyeshadow roulette shades are Gold Goddess and Diamond Dust. So these are the 2 that I'm gonna have in the project this month. So I'm gonna take Kitten Karma out. But in February, I was working on Gold Goddess and Kitten Karma. That's the story on those. I used Gold Goddess 3 times and Kitten Karma twice, so I did reach my usage goal on both. And there's definitely still plenty of product left in both. I went ahead and removed the stopper in Kitten Karma because I couldn't get any more product out otherwise. And so I'll definitely be able to get more use out of that one now. And I probably will also remove the stopper from Gold Goddess now. This is the only one I haven't done that with yet. But yeah, when I'm dipping the applicator in there, I'm not getting anything out. But I'm sure that when I take the stopper out, there will be a lot more. So really not sure why I didn't think to do that last month. But anyway, I'm not giving up on Diamond Dust, and I'm really hoping to probably use both of these just a couple more times just because I have a lot of eyeshadows that I'm focusing on throughout the month. So we're gonna give Kitten Karma a little rest. I may still use it, but I'm thinking these 2 will be the ones that I'll be most likely to reach for with my eyeshadow roulette colors. It's really hard to show. I did mark these, but I really don't think there's much reason to keep trying to mark them to show my progress because it's just really hard to tell. So I'll just try to show you a close-up and show you sort of visually how I'm doing, but I'm not going to keep marking them because it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. The other eyeshadow in my project is the E.L.F. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow in Soiree. I didn't use this a ton this month because I was trying to use a lot of different eyeshadows, but I did still meet my usage goal. What did I use to do this? I can't remember. I think I used a nail tool that I have that has like a flat end to push the product because it's a cream shadow. I pushed it all to one side so I could really see how much is left in there because it was really starting to just form a ring around the edges. So this way I can really get it easily out of there, and you can really see there's not a whole lot left in here. This doesn't really coordinate too well with my eyeshadow roulette shades this month. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I want you to stay tuned for Thursday's video, but I am wearing them on my eyes right now if that gives you any indication of the color story. So this probably won't fit in with those colors a whole lot, but I'll probably do a look or 2 with this. I'll try to still use it maybe 3 or 4 times this month just to keep seeing progress. So then we have one that visually did not show any progress, but I used it almost as many times as I did last month, and I saw a lot of progress last month. So it's the Bight Crayon in Glace. The reason why I don't think it's showing much progress is it's because it's at an angle right now, and so even though I've used a lot, the overall line hasn't gone down very much. But anyway, there is not a lot left in here, and I am determined to use this up in March. Like, I want this to be gone by my next update because I really feel like this is a winter shade, and technically it's still winter until like, what, March 21st or so. So I am going to finish this month. I really do like the color, but I don't see myself wanting to use this a whole lot in the spring and summer. So I'm gonna hold myself to that. I'm gonna use this like crazy this month. Today I'm wearing it as a blush. That's a really good way to get more use out of it. Looks beautiful as a cream blush. Although you do have to be kind of light-handed with it if you have a fair skin tone like I do, because it is kind of a dark shade on me. It's funny because on me this is like a dark mauve, and on people with deeper skin tones it's more of a nude, like a light nude color. So it's interesting, but very much a winter shade for me, like fall and winter, so I really want to be done with this and finally get a lip product used up. Yeah, this year I'm kind of challenging myself to pan lipsticks because I know I can do it as long as I'm strategic about which ones I pick. And this is a mini, so it's not super challenging to finish, but still really proud of myself because it does take dedication. The other lip product I have in my project right now is the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I almost thought I could finish this month and I did not. I kind of forgot about it over the last week or so, but I still managed to use this 17 times this month. I did take the stopper out of this. I feel like I've already made it this far. I really do want to finish this. Just taking the stopper out, it's been kind of a pain because it's been really goopy, but the more I've used it, the less messy it's gotten just because there's less product in there. So yeah, I'm determined. I want to be able to show you guys a completely empty tube. I mean, it's not going to be completely cleaned out because I'm not that much of a stickler for that kind of thing, but it will be finished, like completely finished. I don't know about next month. I feel like I could do that. So that is all the progress I've made on my Project Pan items this past month. I do these updates at the start of every month, so make sure you're subscribed if you'd like to catch more of these. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All kinds of videos about cruelty-free and mindful consumerism, and also trying to use the products I have, project panning, shopping my stash, all of that fun stuff. So I'd love to see you again very soon. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time.